Connecting with unity consciousness. We all have the ability to do it, but how do you know when you've reached that stage of awareness? Wouldn't it be nice if there was some way to confirm it? David Gibson is a sound healing visionary. He is the top producer of sound healing music in the US and has founded several groups with the intent to stop every disease in the world with sound, music, and vibration. David says there is a way to measure our connection with unity consciousness, and it's done through EEGs, which records the electrical activity in your brain. So David is back with us. We're talking about sound healing. And David, there's a way to achieve unity consciousness through sound. Now, I know a lot of people watching this are going to want to know, how do you do it, David? How is this even possible? So what can you tell us?
Yeah. I mean, first of all, unity consciousness, or a state where you're one with the universe, is actually now measurable with EEG. When you have a certain EEG map where you have a certain combination of delta, theta, alpha, beta rhythms in your brain in different lobes, you can say, oh, that person is in unity consciousness. So this guy, Jeffrey Martin, is a scientific researcher who's now found the frequency of specific microtubules, which are like little nerve endings in the brain.
Okay.
And he's now using ultrasound to resonate those microtubules into specific states of consciousness, including oneness with the whole universe. And he can bring you there in a lab just about every time.
Oh my
It's so effective that he's now teaching classes on how to incorporate oneness into your daily life. I mean, if you're one with the universe, which there's normally universal love there, right?
Yeah.
It's like, why go to work? Why get out of bed? I mean, it's like, why do anything? So people go homeless.
That
right?
could be dangerous too, right?
It could be a problem.
Exactly.
Right? So he's really successful. But here's the incredible thing.
Yeah.
If you're one with the universe, there's no more depression. There's no more anxiety. There's no more PTSD. We're talking about an end to all mental and emotional issues.
Wow.
I mean, this is dramatic, right? The cool thing that Jeffrey's done as well is he's mapped out spiritual traditions from all the different spiritual ways to actually to the different states of consciousness that he can see with EEG.
Okay.
Right. So this is really, really profound. I mean, this could change our whole system. I mean, especially since mental, emotional issues are the number one cause of physical disease.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, there's another way you can do it. Whenever you tune in to more than one thing at a time, your brain goes into a theta brainwave state, which is a rhythm between 4 and 8 cycles per second, which is about like na 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 na, right? It's when you're in the zone.
Yeah.
So when you tune in to like a bunch of sparkles on the water or a view, you go into theta, and it's really peaceful state, right? Or you tune in to all the branches on a tree.
Okay.
Nature has it down for multiple things.
Yeah.
Or you tune into all the sounds in a mix of music where you're not just listening to one or more sounds. You kind of become the whole mix, which I used to do in high school when I would, get stoned, right? And listen to headphones like, oh, I am the music. Well, it was cool. I was in theta. I had no idea. Right? And that's probably why I became a recording engineer. Or when you tune into all of the harmonics in a crystal bowl, or all of the frequencies in a gong. A gong has thousands and thousands of frequencies at once. There's no way the left brain can handle it. The left brain says, no, I'm just going to go to sleep and let the right brain take over.
Right.
So whenever you tune in to multiple things at once, you are on the road to oneness and unity consciousness, where you're tuned in to the whole universe at once.
Oh, wow.
Right? So it's a portal. And what's really cool is there's different brainwave states or different rhythms within theta, and everybody's is a little bit different. When you find yours and tune into your theta, you can use that as a portal to oneness as well. And it's really, really cool. So this is why sound healing is so effective, is because often we have so many different sounds and harmonics going that the brain just goes, okay, too much information, I'm going to the right brain. And then the whole brain starts lighting up instead of being in the prefrontal cortex where you're focused on one problem. I can't believe what they did. I can't believe what they did. Can you believe what they did? I can't believe it. Right. So here's what's really cool and really fun is if you got a problem, and tune in to all of your problems at once. But balance it out with full reality, all the things you can be grateful for. And now you're tuning into all problems and all gratitude. If you haven't done your gratitude list, you got to do it, right? And then tune into all of it at once and go, ah, while in theta. Or even more extreme and beautiful. Tune into all the problems on the planet and all the beauty on the planet, all the beauty of nature and all the goodwill and love and caring that people give. Tune into all of it, the full reality, and you go into theta and you're at peace and you go, ah, and it opens up to oneness.
So what is that doing then with the oneness and thinking of all those things at once? Is it helping to, cancel out the bad because you're thinking about the bad and the good at the same time?
Well, the main thing it's doing is it's getting you out of that prefrontal cortex that does the worrying.
I see. Okay.
Right, because the prefrontal cortex is like, where's the problem? Where's the problem? How are we going to fix it? Okay. Right, and then you're focused on one thing. Whereas when you go into this higher state of awe,
yes,
then the brain has way more capacity to help figure it out, and often you even get downloads that help. Like, ding! That's what I do.
I love that.
Yeah.